we're going to continue our discussion of the consonants. And as you can recall, a consonant is any letter of the alphabet that isn't a vowel. So anything that isn't A, E, I, O, U is a consonant. So we are going to do four more consonants today. We're going to go over the G sound, the H sound, the J sound, and the K sound. So, as you might recall, the G sound makes a G. G. Everybody try it with me. G. G. So, if we add one of our vowel sounds, remember the A, E, I, A. So we're going to add the A because that seems to be a pretty easy vowel to add after a consonant. So we're going to go G, our G, G, A, G, A, G, A. Then we're going to make that G, A. And as you remember, the S, can we see that? The S makes a S. So, G, A, S, G, A, S, gas, gas. Alright, so like we did the last time, let's change our final consonant. Make a new word just by changing the final letter. Good board. So we're going to finish our G and change the final letter from S to P. Now, for you guys that shop here, you'd be familiar with this. Okay, let's go with our G, A, G, A, and the P makes a P, P, P sound. G, A, P, G, A, P. Gap, gap. All right. So now let's change it one more time. What are we going to change it to, guys? Let's see. So we'll add a K. And, oh man, I dropped my grain. Got it. Okay, so we're going to add a K. Now, my third, fourth, and fifth graders might be a little bit too young to remember this, but I bet your parents do. I remember it because I got it stuck in my sister's hair and got in trouble. Not because I got it stuck in her hair, but because I cut it out. And then I tried to hide it. So I got in trouble for that. Nickelodeon Gack. The K makes the K sound. G, A, K. G, A, K. G, A, K. Gack. Gack. Nickelodeon Gack. If you need to, Google it. Your parents might still have some. Alright. So the H makes the sound. So we're going to follow the H by A again. So we've got ah, ah, ah. So now let's make a word. And let's add a D. So the D makes a D sound. So we have a, D, h, a, D, a, D, 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 had, had. My green marker is going out on me. I'm so sad because I love green. Now let's make a new word. Let's add a T. And the T makes a T sound. So we have a, T, ha, a, T, hat, hat, hat. So let's do it one more time. You know what would be cool is if somebody would text me and say, "Hey, Mr. Brady, use this letter." That would be pretty neat. So H-A... So let's do CK, but it makes the K sound. So as you can remember, the K sound could be made by the C or the CK. So thinking of it making a K sound, making a K, K, we have ha, a, K, h, a, K, hack, hack, hack. Alright, so now we move to the J, and the J makes a j, j, j sound. So let's go over here. And let's put our J with one of our vowels. And we will put our J with an A. That seems like the easiest vowel to do. So we have J, A, J, A, J, A. So we're going to come over here and we're going to make a word. Now, the problem with the JA when it comes to making a word is we blend things so often. So we're going to make the JA and we're going to add an M. So we have J, A, M, J, A, M. Now, to most people, if you know this word is jam. But if we say it how we pronounce it, one letter at a time, it's J, A, M, jam. But we know the word is jam. So this is a good strategy for breaking down words. What we do here is we combine this. And we know that this word is am. So now we can blend the entire word. J, am. J, am. Jam. You know, that stuff we put on toast. Jam. We'll talk about later how jam is different than jelly. Okay, so now let's make another word. And this is another one of our special blends. Jan. Now, if we said this one letter at a time, J, A, N, Jan. So we know the word is Jan. So just like with jam, here's what we do. We know this word is an, and we know the J says J. J, an. J, an. Jan. For all those Jans out there, shout out. Hashtag Jan. Alright, so just like we did with hack, we're going to add a CK, and it's going to make a K sound. So if we add a CK, and it says K, J, A, K, Jack. Shout out to all the Jacks. Hashtag Jack. Now K. K makes a K sound. K. K. So we're going to add a letter to K. And this time I'm going to add an I. K. I. K. I. So we're going to come over here. We're going to make a word. K. I. And we know the T makes the T sound. K. I. T. K. I. T. Kit. So for all my guys that we were reading about Kit, this is Kit. Hashtag Kit. Shout out to any Kits that we have listening. How about another one? How about we add a D? K, I, D. K, I, D. Kid. Shout out to the kids, because I know we have kids listening. Kid. And let's do one more. Let's do a nonsense word. Remember those? We talked about nonsense words yesterday. Let's add a P. So I actually have read about characters named Kip. But for the sake of what we're talking about, let's say this is a nonsense word. So the P makes the P sound. K, I, P. K, I, P. Kip. So we got Jack and we got Kip. Alright, so that was our next 4 consonants. Next time we'll focus on 4 more consonants. And now I'm going to leave you to it. Practice your vowels, practice your consonants, and I'll see you next time.